It's your boy Comedic Energy, and this is Dirty Mouth Radio.
Dirty Mouth Radio, produced by Livewire Sound and Entertainment.
Your girl Golden.
Sade.
It's your boy Cray Newt.
Yerp. What's poppin', y'all? What's really good?
Tired on this Wednesday morning. It's very gloomy outside.
Very gloomy.
How was y'all weekend?
Oh, yeah, Sade, tell us about it.
Oh, so it was a farewell to CIAA. I'm glad that shit is over. I'm glad it's over. I didn't really have fun this year.
What?
Really?
Thursday night was a bomb because I was with my mama. My mom is, she like that.
Yeah, I seen your mom. Seen the pictures. I said, oh,
What's your mother lit?
She out. All right now.
Your mother be lit.
My mom is a good time, okay?
I ain't mad, man. I would have had fun, but I was on my trip, man. I was on that nice little cruise to St. Martin, Puerto Rico, and Bahamas.
Now that's what I would like to have been.
Damn.
Some sand on my feet.
I was kind of blown, though. I did want to go to the last CI.
It really wasn't the best, though, for it to be the last.
What? They should have did.
It was metal detectors downtown at the Epicenter, y'all.
Really?
Really?
I heard that shit
It
was
ain't
whack,
never
yo.
been nothing
that
like that.
bull.
It was so many fire marshals called this year to parties.
Are
A lot
you
of parties
serious?
got
Yeah,
shut
shut
down.
down. I heard about that.
Yes.
See, they on that bullshit. I heard
That's because they trying to get us the fuck up out of there.
That shit, yeah.
What'd you
that
say,
shit
Craig?
closed.
Permanently?
I said they trying to get us the fuck up out of there.
Hell
They don't
yeah.
want no black people in Charlotte no more.
Yeah, but
Bullshit.
I hear that even though CIAA is going to Baltimore, I think the week that CIAA is usually here in Charlotte, that somebody's working on still having like the parties and stuff. That's a lot of revenue that's about to leave Charlotte.
Hell
So
yeah.
whoever's in charge of all that, I think that week that we usually have CIAA is still supposed to be events here.
That's
One thing I've been noticing about Charlotte within like the recent years is like a lot of people been trying to throw some events and stuff out there, and they've been getting a lot of pushback from like the city. Me and Comedic was just talking about that like the other day, but like a lot of black organizations is getting a lot of pushback, you know what I'm saying, for like black events and stuff like that. So I don't know what that. I mean, I don't know what that's all about, but
I don't think it's gonna be ran by us.
Yeah, of course not. That shit is not about to be ran by us.
I don't think it's gonna be
man.
ran by us. Is the point I'm trying to.
Yeah. That shit is not about to happen.
Damn.
It never does, dog. It always gets taken over. That shit always fucking happens, man.
They ain't about to spend as much money as us folks do. They don't do stuff like that. So I don't see it being as good as it has been. What was last 17 years for CIAA here?
I don't know. I don't know.
I know it's been
ever since we
over
was
10
at
years,
Smith.
I think.
Yeah.
Damn, that's been like 11, 10 years because they've been having that shit since we was in like what freshman year in college,
Yeah.
right?
So did it start the year before we got in? Which was
I think it
07.
started the year. I think it started. Yeah, I think. Damn, that's like 12 years that they had it there.
Shit. Wow. We had some fun ones. Damn. That shit was fun as hell.
Yeah, it was some fun joints, but
Yeah.
you know.
But it was
I don't know what the nigga. I don't know what motherfuckers gonna do in Baltimore though.
They about to
Shit,
get robbed like
shot.
shit.
The wire, the wire is waiting. The wire is waiting.
Bullshit.
Shit.
Niggas is about to get robbed like a motherfucker.
You gotta go up there with a bulletproof vest on when you go to the parties and
No
shit.
bullshit. Oh,
And then you gotta
dress,
you gotta inspect. You gotta do a full analysis of the Airbnbs before you go in there. Shit,
You
got knock down
stupid.
walls and shit because you know they be hiding bodies in the floor and shit.
That shit crazy, man. That shit wild as fuck. Yo, so I've been looking at a lot of the news, man, since I came back. And
Too
about
much
this
going
whole
on.
coronavirus shit, right? But the craziest thing about it is
Confirmed case in Raleigh, my people.
I was thinking about our last episode and how Papa Lou was talking about how the market needed to be adjusted. Y'all remember when he said that? It's
Yep.
due for a correction.
Due for a correction. Yep.
And then you saw how the stock market like literally plummeted.
Drop.
Right.
And
Yep.
Robinhood, the app, actually crashed.
Yeah, and interest rates
Yeah.
are like going very low right now.
That just had me really thinking, like, do you think that all that shit played a role?
It's a game.
Yeah. I was this morning, right when I woke up, I had got on Instagram just looking, and Rizza Islam was talking about the coronavirus. And he was talking about how there's a man-made solution for it, and how people don't need to really react the way they're reacting, because it's all about your immune system, pretty
Right.
much. So he was also saying the whole Bill Gates shit, because I guess Bill Gates has the vaccine for the shit. He was like, how the hell does somebody that don't have no medical background have a fucking vaccine for this damn virus? He said the biggest myth about the virus has been out for years. But the problem is they actually multiplied this virus, from what he says, with HIV. So they kind of GMO'd the virus to make it kind of like bigger. You get what I'm saying?
But we was talking about this yesterday, and it was a part of The Simpsons, like in 1993.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. They got that shit all over Facebook about him coughing, like they were coughing in a warehouse and calling it coronavirus. Coronavirus has been out, and he said it's actually a crown of viruses. The coronavirus is like the tip top, but it's like a bunch of different type of coronaviruses. There are different strands of the shit. So it's
wow.
He keeps saying like the best thing to do is what you've been doing. Focus on your immune system. Make sure it's built up. Wash your hands. But he said more importantly, wash your hands, but dry your hands. He said make sure you dry your hands. And then with what do you call that shit?
Hand sanitizer?
Yeah, hand sanitizer. He said don't use it too much because that'll actually burn your like your fingertips. He said just focus on washing your hands. Don't use hand sanitizer.
I mean, but everybody with their nasty should have been washing their hands.
He said, you know what? The thing about the mask, he said the mask ain't doing shit.
No.
Number one, when I
knew that.
When I flew out on the airport, I seen everybody with these damn masks on.
Right.
Ain't none of them have filters in the mask. You know, there's two different types of masks.
The
Right.
real ones is the
But
Gas
even,
mask, basically.
even that, the cheaper ones, the ones with the filter the air so you can breathe the shit
Right.
free. Like that little paper
These
shit,
mo-
like a napkin on your
These
face.
motherfuckers,
They ain't doing
these
shit.
motherfuckers walking around with sheets on their face and shit.
Yeah. What'd you say, Craig?
I said these motherfuckers walking around with little sheets on their face and shit, like they about to stop a virus.
We been getting nitro suits now. People coming with the suits, full suits on.
This shit, man. It's
Looking
like
crazy.
yeah. Then he was talking about burn sage in your house because that kills like 95% of the bacteria in your home.
Jesus gonna kill it all.
Here we go.
That's right.
Here we go. But I mean, he talked about some good points, man. And just a side note, you know, we already talking about the State of Black Charlotte. He's going to be at the State of Black Charlotte. We'll be there. We'll be doing a little interview with him. And yeah, it's be a good little look, man. So stay tuned. If you're in the local area in Charlotte, come out to the State of Black Charlotte. Quick plug. But yeah, man, that shit just kind of boggled my mind with this whole coronavirus shit. But what else? What y'all been up to? What's up? What's poppin'?
Nothing. Did y'all see the ad about Honeypot Co? It's a black lady, and she got feminine, like plant-based feminine products, your
Yeah.
maxi pads, your
Oh, no, I haven't
tampons.
seen that.
Target sells her products, and she made, basically a campaign and an ad basically saying, if Target would have never gave her a chance, this is important to her for every black girl to know that they can do it. So, of course,
Haters.
the pink people,
The haters.
they went on and they gave like 1-star ratings and all this. So basically, so what are you saying? It's not for us? Is it only to empower black young girls or black women type of thing? And it's like her tagline is made from a human with a vagina for all vaginas, basically, type of thing. So she's like, no, it's not. That wasn't the intention of it. It's just to show that I'm a black woman and to let black women know it can be done type of thing. So they was rating her real low. But ever since that came out, Target has actually stood behind her. Like
I wanted to say Target supports a lot of black
I was about to say,
entrepreneurs.
they
I've been
support a lot of
realizing that.
diverse entrepreneurs with their products.
Do they really?
Store.
Wow.
Hey, shit.
What you say, Craig?
No, I said that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it just happened, and ever since then, everybody has been supporting her. Like her sales are up
Black
like
Twitter
50%,
Yeah.
and her stuff is like off the shelves. Like you can't even find it in
And what
Target.
it's called,
like,
Honeypot?
Honeypot Co.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, Honeypot Co.
Man,
So I'm
shocked
gonna head
about
over
Target,
to
man.
Target. Target is my favorite store.
RJ. Oh my goodness.
But I'll be heading over there for them feminine products. So yeah, all my melanin women's, we need them feminine products that don't have all those dyes because that ain't good for us anyways.
Right. I've seen videos when they actually show what an actual pad is made of. You think
It's
just because
plastic.
it's
I've seen
white
that shit
that it's
too.
clean, but it's just like they just basically use recycled trash and just bleach it basically.
Yeah.
Hell,
And all the dyes,
hell.
all the plastic,
What?
And
everything
then-
that goes into it is not good for your body.
Yeah.
Like,
and then
your
we wonder
vagina.
why we getting fibrosis tumors and all
Yeah.
those feminine problems
What the
that
fuck?
black women have or women in general have.
because she was saying she had a bad case of like bacteria vaginosis. She kept repeatedly getting it, so that's when she came up with that vision
Oh, okay.
of making a
Oh my
plant-based
gosh.
product for us. Because the women's
Ah.
anatomy, y'all don't even know what we be going through. Okay.
You damn right, and I don't want to know. Shit.
Shout out to my women,
That shit.
all women.
I don't even know what that shit looks like. It just sounds disgusting.
Well, what look
Well,
like, Craig?
look like?
Vaginoliochiosis and shit.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we ain't about to play with you.
Yeah.
You better get an
Ew.
education.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Craig, you better get an education for your wife and your daughters when you get them.
You're gonna be a girl dad.
What now?
I'm
I
gonna
don't understand.
I'm
What
gonna
is
just
that
put
girl
plastic
dad shit?
bags under motherfuckers.
I keep hearing that. What
It's
is
from
that?
Kobe because he's a girl, you know.
He only
and
have girls.
He only had girls, and like every time he would do an interview, or he would be out, certain people would come up to him like, "Oh, you got to have a boy to take on your legacy as far as basketball." And his daughter Gigi, who passed.
Yeah.
Sleep in peace, little baby. She basically was like, "Nah, he don't need that. Like, I got this."
Oh wow.
So now everything is girl dad.
Oh,
Dads
that's
with
pretty
daughters.
cool. I
Yeah.
never knew what that was.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I thought it was some gay shit.
Oh, Lord
Oh,
have
my
mercy.
God.
Girl dad.
But you
What the
know
fuck
what?
is that shit?
When you say that, I see them still pushing that agenda. I seen some ad on Instagram where it had the Cinderella princess, and then it was two little black boys dressed up as princesses. Talk about some boys can be princesses too. I said, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm like overly tired of it.
So they be pushing that agenda.
What
Lord.
kind of shit do
fuck,
people be on?
What'd you say, Craig?
I said, what the fuck kind of shit do people be on, yo?
Right.
Like,
That shit crazy.
what the fuck?
I don't want to be insensitive to the fact, but it's just like you can't reproduce. Like what? How y'all feel about Dwayne Wade and his
Oh, that
Zaya.
shit.
Oh, damn.
Boosie again.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Boosie strikes again.
But Boosie got on there and he had to apologize. I think his mama or somebody
Really?
made him apologize.
Oh,
so he
shit.
got, after he went in, he got on there and he apologized.
Oh shit! I ain't mad on Boosie, man. Fuck the bullshit. Nigga. She gonna cut his dick off. Oh, that
How
shit
old
was
is his-
problem, yo? The little kid, like, I mean, it is like what Boosie said. He don't even know what he eating that night.
That's what
Like,
I'm saying. Like, I'm sure you're picking out his clothes. You're doing all of
Yeah.
like, they don't know. Like, I could want to be a lawyer today at 3 and tomorrow I want to be a damn astronaut. Like, you don't know.
Exactly.
Like, I can get when they're older. If that's what they decide, then fine. But I don't think at this age,
How old is he?
12.
12.
Well, that's a little touchy right there because 12 you start to develop.
I
if
get
you
it,
like
but
girls or
you're not legal.
Okay.
Legally,
So,
right? I get what you're
legally.
saying.
out of everybody that's in this room right now, Golden, you have a daughter, right?
Right.
How old is your daughter?
My daughter is 14.
14. So you can give us more of an in-depth look better than all of us, in my opinion. How do you feel like at 12? How was she?
My daughter, I talked to her about a lot of different things, and I talked to her about her sexuality. I mean, I told her, like, if you like girls, just let me know. It's okay. I'm going to still love you. I'm going to still treat you the same. Just don't do that stuff around me. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know how they want to be all hugged up and kissed up. No, she thinks it's funny. It's okay to be gay, but not in your house, right? That's right. But she says that she likes guys, and I met one of the little boys that she went to the little 8th grade prom with or whatever, and they had a good time. And a lot of her friends, they are saying these things, that they are gay or that they are bisexual. And I'm like, Kimani, what are they talking about? How do they even know what is going on?
Exactly.
Then she get mad at me if they say they bi, and I say, oh, well, that just mean they gay. She get mad at me when I said, they are not gay, they are bi. I'm like, well, damn, ain't that the same thing?
Right. That is the
First of
same
all,
fucking thing.
Bi to me,
These
honestly,
damn
is
kids.
you just damn freaky deaky. You just
These
want
damn kids
both
is
sides of
tripping.
the world.
I mean, yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta be gay to be bi, right?
To me, if you're a man, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, but if you're a man and you want to get down with men sometimes, and sometimes you want to get down with women, you are gay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you can't
But
say
my
you
thing-
jumping over the fence and not be gay.
But my thing is this, like,
You
how is
jumping
it?
back on the other side, but damn it, you already stepped foot on the other side, so you gay. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
My thing is this, like, how is it okay for you to consent to your child having a sex change, but if they try to smoke some cigarettes and shit or some weed,
Or
that
drink
shit is
some
still
liquor.
illegal?
Oh no, I'm not consenting to any of that.
Like, my
That's what
thing,
I'm
like,
saying.
why the fuck? Why can't they wait till they become an adult? First of all, as a kid, your ass don't need to be worried about no motherfucking sex. So what the fuck
Right.
is you?
exactly.
What you changing for? The fuck?
That's what I'm saying. And I feel like, honestly, too, like later on down the road, like when I was reading like statistics and all that, later on down the road, a lot of them who do these sex changes at young ages or whatever, sometimes they regret all of that. Because you don't know, I may get older and I'm going to change to a girl. When I get older, I may want to be married,
But my thing is too, like, you as a kid, your body hasn't fully developed. So like, as you get older, your body is still transitioning, your hormones are still moving and shit. So what kind of effect does that have on you at 31 years old? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gotta wait till these little 12-year-olds become 31 before we can get a first case scenario of somebody being fucked up.
Yeah, that's how I
These-
say.
these-
Honestly, I think it's mental health.
That's what I was just about to say.
I think it's mental health.
And I know that they used to say that a lot in the past about gay people, that it was a mental problem, and they kind of like disassociated that with that because it was, I guess, looked upon as negative. But it's something genetically not right, because if you are born with a certain sex and you cannot identify with it and you feel like you're in the wrong body, what is wrong? It's something
Mentally.
not right.
Like something happened to you maybe as a kid, or it's
Yo,
mental.
it's-
like
Maybe
you
it's
really
the food
gotta
we eating, the chemicals we breathing, or something when the person is pregnant.
Well,
because
I'm fine. We eating the same shit.
On top
We
of
fine.
that, I mean,
I don't know.
on top,
It has to be something to immunize something. Because if
On top of that,
if
but I
you
mean,
are
it's the
born
information.
from a young child, and you feel like your whole entire life up until 12 years old, you knew something wasn't right.
yeah.
What is it?
What you say, Craig?
I think it's the information, like it's the shit that we allowing our kids to ingest into their body. Like it's not just the food. Yeah, it's the food because they got steroids and all that kind of shit, chemically changing and shifting people's, you know what I'm saying, mind states and their body chemistry and all of that shit. But it's also the information that's being televised and that's being issued again, like this social media and even these cartoons. Like,
Cartoons
I can't
are
tell
very
you how many shows I've been watching and they just implement some type of homosexuality event just randomly. Like it was necessary to just show that this person is a homosexual, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here watching shows that I've been watching for years, and then like they got a new season out, and now all of a sudden the character is gay and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like I remember that doll that was on YouTube that was telling the kids to kill themselves. It was like that creep. What happened to that?
Little Momo.
Momo.
Yeah,
the stuff they put on these social media and it's crazy.
And then you got all these little boys dressing up as girls or as old ass ladies making little dance videos and shit. It's like, dog, like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, it ain't no stopping this shit because it's just they're just allowing that shit to bogart. And then on top of that, Dwayne's wife, she be a little out there already. So I think a lot of that shit,
like she was saying stuff, I think at first, but now they've like basically quiet her down, like where she can't say nothing. But she was against it.
So,
word.
Yeah, his ex-wife, the kid's mother. Like,
yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. That's the kid's mother.
Yeah, the kid's mother.
How
no,
can you quiet?
Not Gabrielle.
No, I'm saying.
Oh yeah, but I guess he like took her to court, like where she can't say nothing.
That's bullshit.
Because she was
she don't have no control in that
interview.
situation. Oh hell nah.
Yeah,
damn,
it was an interview
wild.
somewhere, and she was kind of like saying it because I think she was trying to say like Gabrielle was kind of pushing it type of thing.
That's who I was talking about.
Well, no,
I was
know
talking
what
about
you was talking
Gabrielle.
about, yeah, she does push it like really hard.
How the hell legally can you say that a stepmother can have more control over the kid than a biological mother?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what?
It depends on what they had agreed to, like in a court document, or because he is a public figure. So, it's certain stuff in court documents and all them.
OJ was a public.
That's just like you
figure.
sign, like with Beyonce, with certain things you can't say certain things. Like if you working with her, you got to sign like that clause where you can't say nothing. So
non-disclosure.
Yeah, like
so. But I'm thinking
so
too, they might use it more like as far as child, like not abuse, but you know what I'm saying, like. You're forcing him to be something he doesn't want to be. Yeah. So that's hurting him more than just letting him be free. I guess that's probably what they would use.
I don't know. Like, I don't agree, like, them taking him to that gay parade in Miami. Like,
that was a lot because I've never been to an event like that, but I heard it be going down like it's too much for children.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I do. I heard that. And Miami is already wild, so I could just imagine what he was 11 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe
for his
unless
birthday,
they just let him just come out there for a minute and wave and get back in the car.
My thing is too, he's too young, so I feel like as parents, you being in a public figure, you already know how people are looking at you. As a parent, I feel like you should be protecting him.
Right.
Like if that is what he want to do,
I agree.
like putting him in that limelight, you just pushing it. You on Ellen, you on this, you on that, talking about your kid. Like why? Like I would be protecting my kid. If that's what you want to do, fine, but I'm not gonna put you out in the limelight for everybody to attack you.
Well, maybe they feel like he's going to be the advocate.
They ain't do that with Magic Johnson, son.
Of 12-year-old boys who want to.
They didn't do that with Magic Johnson,
now.
son.
Magic Johnson,
but that was back in the day.
His ass on some. Oh my god!
But they didn't do that. They didn't.
That was back in the day when it wasn't accepted as it is now.
I'm still gonna protect my kid. I don't give a damn.
I understand what you're saying. Like you might be okay with it, but that's closed door stuff.
I heard Snoop's son is like that too now.
Oh, yeah. I seen that video spread.
I just read that. I didn't know.
Ah, yeah, boy.
It got to be the school that they sending these little motherfuckers to, man.
What school do you suggest?
All of these stars and shit, little kids is wanting to be. You don't hear about their daughters wanting to be niggas and shit. You hear about their fucking sons wanting to be girls and shit. What the fuck is up with that shit?
Young Thug, I think that's his name. The one he used to wear nail polish.
He used to wear dresses too.
Yeah, so I guess he has a son, and his son wanted to wear nail polish, but the mom was like, no. So basically,
Jaden Smith was wearing dresses. I think Will Smith got up in that ass though. He was like, look, nigga, that nigga ain't wore a dress since.
Oh shit!
That nigga ain't wore it.
But I guess the son wanted to wear nail polish, and the mom was like, "No, you can't do that. Like, I'm not gonna have my son wear nail polish." So Young Thug has stopped wearing nail polish or whatever, and told his son. Well, I guess the son was like, "Well, Daddy, you wear it," type of thing. He was like, "Well, no, I'm not going to let you do it." So he has stopped, wearing that type of stuff and nail polish because he's like, "I don't want my son, basically to grow up doing that." Well, he was on a Big Boy podcast or had an interview with Big Boy.
See, that type of stuff right there confuses me because he, like you said, he was wearing nail polish.
Well, he
got
was
an
saying
album.
he was a rap. He was a rock star. He considered that.
And that's the
star.
thing, like
wearing a dress on the cover of your album.
Yeah, that's
and calling
bullshit.
your boyfriend. I mean, not boyfriend. your male friends, your homies, your babies, and your wife, or something like that. Tell me something. That's your lingo.
That shit crazy, but it seemed like with this generation, they're like it's super. It's sensitive.
Like amplified.
Yeah, it's real sensitive how they are because you got to remember when we grew up, we had them golf dudes who always had black nail polish and shit.
Don't remember
the gothic.
Yeah, the gothic dudes and it was black golf as well as white golf. Yeah, right. That's what they did. They had a little mascara on their eyes and shit.
They did,
but they wasn't gay. They was like, I love women. I just wear this shit because I'm a rock star. And I think
that was weird.
To a certain extent, I think that's what Young Thug probably was trying to do.
I know what they might be secretly paying these people to do this ignorant shit.
And that's the thing too. They want to demasculate our black men. That's just my thing. Like,
yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's the agenda.
Yeah, that's true.
That's.
I mean, because they definitely are trying to demasculate.
Comes down to this shit crazy, man. I just don't.
It's absurd, dog. It's just like kids don't even kids is making decisions for themselves about shit that's just not like, why the fuck you even thinking about shit like that? Like, I feel like I wasn't thinking about my sexuality as a kid. I was just what the fuck? I was a boy and we did.
Hell yeah.
But
that's why
I was playing how it goes.
And if you think about it, you might not have thought of it in terms of, oh, this is my sexuality, but you knew you like girls. Cray.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I knew I like girls because, all right, this is my thing, like, and this is why I've had arguments with females in the past about this. Like, I feel like some shit should just be for boys and some shit should just be for girls, so that motherfuckers can know. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you start mixing everything together, then motherfuckers be like, okay, if girls can do this and guys can do the same thing, then what's the difference between me being a guy and me being a girl? You know what I'm saying? So now there's like no distinguished difference between the two sexes and shit, and everybody just like, fuck it, we're just gonna be free and we're just gonna take our dicks off and get rid of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now our boys, now our sons and shit, all these kids and shit who are in high places, who have mad skills, are taking their penises off of them. Now they can't reproduce and produce more greatness or more. You know what I'm saying? They can't produce shit. Like, can't no boy have no fucking baby and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Is that the next thing? Now little boys is going to want to have going to get pregnant and shit.
I think so. I think so because
you don't even have the reproductive system to do that.
Because they were trying to do that. They were trying to do implant a womb into a guy. I think I read that somewhere.
I remember. I
don't think it worked, but they're gonna get it to where they perfect it now.
That's the thing, though. Like,
even my uterus,
even if But like, even if we were capable of having a womb implanted in us, we don't have enough nervous systems to handle all the pain that women go through in that area. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, because y'all
Like,
ain't built like us. Duh.
Hey, well,
Right.
I always said that y'all pain
We're not
tolerance
built
is a
like
hell of a lot
women,
higher
bro.
than ours. I get that.
It is.
Y'all
It is.
queens for a
It has
reason,
been
man. Y'all created
scientifically.
for a
It has
reason,
been
so.
scientifically proven that women can handle more pain.
Yeah.
On you know what I'm saying, a lot more pain than men. Not all across the board, but in most cases. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So for and that's physical pain. But
Yeah.
for that to be said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these little niggas who gonna want to have kids, they're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? That's a very, very complicated situation to have a child. Like, that shit, your life is literally on the line every second. You know what I'm saying? Anything can fucking happen. So now you changing your sex and shit. You mix and matching body parts and shit that's not supposed to go together. You malfunctioning the genome pool. So now when you have a kid, what the fuck you think is gonna happen to those future children? Now we want about to have kids with arms growing out they fucking eyeballs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Like,
That's true.
they
though.
trying to pollute the genome pool so we can't reproduce greatness, so that these motherfuckers can sit on top of our races or ethnicities and shit. Like, I don't fucking get this shit. And niggas just over here like, oh yeah, it's okay if my son wants to be a girl. No, it's not okay, motherfucker. It's not. Because you're enabling a mind who is very whimsical and who has no idea what the fuck they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? They have
young
just
and they
stepped into
knowledgeable.
this world. They just stepped into this world. They only been on the planet for 5 years and or 12 years, and they talking about they don't want to be a boy no more. No, fucker, you don't even know what a boy is. You know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
feel like parents aren't parents. They want to be friends so bad.
But I don't agree with it. But also, like, I want to go back to the mental part of it, because
Yeah.
while you saying you don't know what a boy is, but you don't know what they might be going through mentally and emotionally, like where the fact that they really feel like they're not in the right body.
But I'm saying,
'cause
like,
I've
look
seen
at
documentaries where like females feel like they're not in the right body and they want to mutilate themselves, like cut their breast off and stuff like that, because they really feel like.
But what
They are
influences
not.
that? What
I
is
don't
the influence? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What influences you to say that? Like, you don't
My
just
thing
wake up in
is-
the morning and be like, I'm not in the right body.
why
You don't wake up,
But my-
this is a feeling they probably been feeling like.
Yeah,
their
but where did
whole
it
life.
start? What it's
type
got to
of
be some
mental.
type of factor
Right.
that influenced that. Ain't no way there's no type of factor that didn't influence it. Everything
I
has
just
an
don't
influence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
had to come from somewhere. Tell me where that place is. Not you guys, but for the people that are feeling this way, where the hell did it come from? That's what I always wanted to know. Like,
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, like, because I understand like people doing this stuff, but it's we not even following natural laws anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like we looking at nature and following its course. Like, okay, I know that there's some natural animals that are homosexual. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like gender is concerned, you don't see animals contemplating whether or not they're a male or a female. You know what I'm saying? So why does the human being feel like it's so much more smarter than the animal that now we can just do shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
We not even following the natural laws of life, and that's why a lot of the shit that's going on and all of this shit that's destroying the population or destroying the human populace is happening and shit. Because the planet getting tired of our asses. This motherfuckers like, y'all niggas is tripping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all worried about sex and shit. Y'all not even worried about the plants and the foods that y'all putting into the earth. Y'all too busy worried about trying to get a nut or trying to get some trying to get some dick and trying to get some pussy and shit.
Yeah.
You
That's a
know,
fucking problem.
we not even concentrating on the real problems like global warming. Niggas to talking about global warming is fake. No, nigga, it's real. It's hot. It's cold as shit in Houston and shit. Why the fuck? You know, like, I don't understand what the fuck niggas is. I don't understand what niggas is placing their focus and interest. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I just kind of ranted, but you know that should be blowing me.
I don't even know where to go from there, yo. That shit boggles my mind. I don't fucking.
It does, bro. Because if our ancestors was here today, think about what the fuck their minds would be blown, bro.
Yeah, it would.
And some of them might be saying, "Oh, I wish that we were free to do."
Oh my gosh.
That shit back then. All popping.
I don't think they would.
They'd be like, look at this shit here.
right.
Like,
No,
what the
You
fuck?
know, back in the day, they ain't play half of that.
Hell no.
Shit, they still mad. You see an old man right now, and he see a little boy with some tight ass jeans on. He gonna be up. What the hell? Where he going
Yep.
with them leggings on?
Yep.
Right.
Old people do not be playing.
Hell no. Nuts
I
can't
just-
breathe in that shit. Fuck,
Right.
you got them damn tight ass pants on and shit. Niggas
It's
got
just I just feel like
infections
niggas
too,
just
man.
got too much fucking free time on their hands. Like niggas,
Yeast
Men
infection.
can get yeast infections.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm about to research that.
Yeah, they draws
Hell yeah.
be too tight,
Hell
and
yeah.
they get yeast infections. Men
my
get
God.
yeast infections. There you go, Craig. Y'all get yeast infections with your tight ass draws.
yeah. I don't be wearing tight pants and shit. My pants
No
be
more.
fitted. You know, you can get yeast infections from wearing your pants being too loose too now.
Oh my goodness. I don't
Oh,
know about
really?
that. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. You getting air. The whole thing is to get
the
air.
circulation.
Nah, because that heat, it's a buildup of heat, and that shit creates like boils and all that shit.
Oh, hell no, man.
Oh,
That's
tell us
fucking
more.
disgusting.
You're speaking
You can-
from experience.
Shit, my cousin had got a boil on his fucking shit.
What? That shit
Motherfucking
sounds
wearing
horrible.
big ass
Yeah,
pants
with
and
that
shit.
nigga.
From
In the
wearing
heat.
two big jeans.
Outside wearing some big ass jeans and shit, doubling up with short. I don't know what the fuck niggas be
Yeah,
thinking about.
I never understood that. I never understood that shit.
They want to be ready for
saying.
basketball.
That shit's stupid. That shit dumb as hell, yo.
Yeah,
I remember when niggas. You remember when niggas used to double up with shorts? And,
That shit's stupid.
Men, I need y'all to chime in. Why y'all wear basketball shorts? I don't know so much now though, but back in the day, they used to
They
always-
still do that shit. They
Really?
still do that
Why y'all
shit.
put basketball shorts under y'all jeans?
That shit-
so
Well,
they
a lot
big
of
ass
them can't
pants can
because their
fit.
jeans too tight.
So they can wear their pants saggy and it can fit and
Yeah,
look a
and
certain
that's-
way.
yeah, that's
Okay,
exactly
so
what they do.
explain to me why y'all want to sag y'all pants.
I don't like sagging
I
my
can't
pants.
speak
That
to
shit
it.
is fucking
I don't-
homosexual as shit.
Yeah, yeah, because you got your butt out, and some women think that men butts are cute, but I'm not attracted to men butts, so I just
But
think
why
that
would you-
y'all showing it's for other men. Like, hey, I'm down with the shit. That's just how y'all alert each other.
That's
that y'all
what.
down with shit.
And initially initially
Hell no. I can't speak. for
initially
none of
that's what it meant. Like in the prison system, that's what that shit mean. You wear your pants below your ass, it means that you giving it up.
that. Yeah. It's here for the
booty?
taking.
But the jail, but like the inmates, when they
Yeah,
was,
I heard Go this weekend. I was so excited.
Oh, my
that made the weekend.
oh yeah,
That was a
Shout out to the area, baby. Shout out to the area. Damn, man.
even though they try and kill the area,
Yeah, that's an issue in itself, man. That shit crazy.
damn dog, that gentrification, like these, like yo, the white supremacists, they really trying to take these cities back, yo.
And speaking of that, let me ask y'all something. Did y'all vote in the primaries yesterday?
I did.
I
We
did.
gonna back
I'm
to
an
that
advocate
shit.
of
You
voting,
didn't?
and I didn't vote. I'm just-
The hell?
So why do
Bernie
y'all be
went-
voting?
he
Why y'all be
went,
voting? I mean,
North Carolina, which I didn't think he was, but
Cray, you
So
vote?
which Democrat?
Biden.
Oh, Biden. Okay, all right. I just want to stand behind one of them. And that's it. And I'm gonna go vote.
So
in the
I was
major one.
I was talking to my homeboy yesterday. He was telling me about some bullshit that Biden said.
I feel like they're all lesser of the evils, but
He said
Well-
something about he compared poor to being white. He was like we can't like get away from the poor people because the poor people are they need to be like white people. And the whole crowd stopped. And he was like, I mean to be like white people, brown people, Latino people. It just ain't make no damn sense.
Maybe he will. Maybe
Maybe he meant
Hold up, let me look
Maybe
this
he
shit
meant
up.
something else that, because I was thinking that what he was going with was poor is the new black. Maybe that's what he was going with that.
Well, he failed. Okay, he failed with that shit.
Well, that's
That
probably what
shit.
he meant.
So with this, because we done already talked about our stances on this vote shit. What for the people that do vote? What are the different candidates? We got Biden. We got Bernie. Bloomberg.
What he said, hold on.
Because I'm just saying he out in my book.
Yeah, I just
Comedic.
don't trust him.
A lot of people went to jail because of him.
I don't trust him.
And yeah,
At
you know,
all.
remember that what's that case? That Jay wrote about the guy in New York. I have to get back to y'all on that. But he went to jail for that. And he ended up killing himself. But a lot of people
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
The
Jay
dude,
did the case on it.
he
The
was
young
getting
dude.
beat up.
He was getting beat
He
up
was
in jail.
innocent.
He ended up,
Yeah,
But he
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
afford a lawyer.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he was in solitary confinement for like 3 years
Yeah.
almost, or whatever the case may
And
be.
you had the guards
But
as well
that
as
was
prisoners
because of what
beating them up.
Bloomberg had put in place of
Really?
that stop and frisk
Yeah.
because of our
Okay,
color
yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was already out, and it's actually a lot
Yeah.
of our people like that was backing him up during this whole campaign. I'm like, hell no.
Really?
I mean, they all got some stuff with him. I'm gonna say that, but Bernie, he's been around.
But see, my thing with Bernie,
So,
man,
I mean,
if he get it,
he old.
he gonna have a damn seizure at the damn inauguration, man.
But
the
y'all
dude
can't-
like 300, man.
Y'all
Come on,
can't
yo.
say that. He just look old. I mean,
No, he
nigga
been
old
around
as
though
shit.
forever.
he is old, but also Trump is old too.
He ain't as old as Bernie. I don't defend Trump, but damn, yo,
Bernie
Bernie been around,
Right.
yo.
Bernie been around.
Hell yeah, man.
So
In the same
apparently-
damn classroom
apparently-
as Jesus, man,
No,
motherfucker,
that's not.
old
And
as
what
shit.
would Jesus do? Jesus was Bernie homeboy, so vote
No
for Bernie.
bullshit. He's
Okay, so Bernie is 78.
Yeah.
that nigga old as
he,
shit.
he almost my grandma.
Oh my god, his old ass gonna run the country, man. They gonna stress him the fuck out completely.
And Trump is 73.
That's a
Same
big.
thing.
Hey,
That's
so
5
Comedic.
years, man. That hell no, yo.
Comedic.
Yeah.
So apparently, what he was saying was, poor kids are just as bright as white kids. That's the argument.
That's what
Or some
Biden
shit like
said.
That's what Biden.
Okay, well-
That's what they talking about. That's what they were talking about on CNN. I'm looking at it on YouTube and shit.
Poor kids.
Are just as bright. I mean, they are.
What
But
the
what?
fuck
But
does
what
that
are you
have
trying to
do
say
anything?
that only white kids are smart?
No, what he's trying to say is that white kids, even if they ain't smart, they got more privilege and more advantage to succeed than a poor kid.
poor
What the
kid.
hell does somebody economic class got to do with the race? That don't
So
make
somebody-
no damn sense whatsoever.
So you
Somebody
said
made a
resources
comment.
that the white kids have versus a poor kid living in.
So
poverty.
somebody made a comment. Somebody made a comment saying, as a poor kid, it is inspiring to know that one day, with hard work and determination, I too could be a white kid.
Oh shit, man.
Oh shit, dog!
You can change your skin color. You can change your sex. I guess.
Let me go bleach now. Let's go get the paint, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
But and Joe Biden is 77. So what's the difference? They all old as shit.
They are. One of them going fucking croak at that
And
inauguration.
Elizabeth Warren is 70. So
There's too many old
Well, the
motherfuckers.
president has to be over like I think it's 45 or 50 or some shit like that.
Yeah,
They have to
gotta
be of a
in
certain
their
age.
40s, I think.
but damn,
They need to
they
change
they
that.
going to 80.
They
And
need
then
to
once
start
they-
at 35.
And then once they get in the White House, it really ain't gonna matter their age anyway, because they gonna get the best health care.
Man, please.
They
Y'all
gon-
seen
Yeah,
Obama when he
true.
first got in there compared to when he was in there? That motherfucker got gray as a motherfucker.
Well,
That
of
whole
course,
head
it
was
stresses
gray.
you
God
out.
damn right. I know he was smoking mad weed, man. Oh, he was like, man, fuck
Damn.
this, nigga. Y'all go ahead. I'm about to
But now look at him. He look like he is living his best life. Because he's
Because
not
he
in there no
is.
more.
Because that shit's stressful. That shit gonna take one of them motherfuckers out.
Shit, now he ain't gotta work no more. He getting paid for life. They can travel the world. They can do whatever they
Yeah,
want
he
to
tearing
do.
Michelle
But if-
fat ass up, man.
Talking
Shit.
about her like that.
First lady like
Damn,
that.
she's not just a piece of meat.
Yeah, she bad as a motherfucker with a fat on. Craig, she got fat ass.
Who,
Now you
Michelle?
don't want to fucking look.
You by yourself, see.
That's that
He
bullshit.
ain't
All
gonna
right,
talk
I
about
don't
it
give a
properly.
damn.
Yeah.
She bad.
Michelle
got fat ass.
Obama?
Yes.
Her, I mean, she got a nice booty, but I mean, that's that man's wife, bruh. I ain't about to look at her.
Thank
Bam
you.
ass. Okay.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Remember
Thank
that
you for the
shit.
respect.
So punk ass. All right. Whatever. I'll stand alone on that one. I don't give a fuck.
Thank you for the respect. Respect. Put some
That's
respect
funny.
on her name.
That's probably what
Niggas-
kind of women president.
I tell you,
that's how y'all gonna be acting.
Niggas hate when they say some fool shit and they niggas don't agree with them. They be ready to fight.
Like, oh, all right. That's how we doing.
They be ready to
shit.
fight, boy.
That's what we doing
Like,
now.
oh, nigga, forget you. We ain't even friends no more.
So what's up with Warren? Is Elizabeth Warren? That's her name.
I don't know.
Anybody? Y'all
I don't
know
think she
about
really in the run-ins like that. It was between, as far as I know, was Biden and Bernie.
Biden, Bernie, and Mike was out. Okay.
Well, he's still in, but his counts were real low, so I'm not sure.
He just don't.
I ain't really checked.
The vibe that I get from him is just, I don't trust
Isn't
him.
he a Democrat?
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
Wow.
I don't trust
He's
him.
the mayor of New York, and I just feel like he's just
I don't trust no mayors in New York, man.
he's just foul.
So,
They all-
hey, so Golden and Sade, I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
What, since y'all like big advocates of like voting and all that stuff, what is like individually, can you tell somebody who's like not, interested in none of that shit, like why is it that you vote? Like, what is your purpose behind it?
Go ahead. It's Sade.
I mean, at some point we got to be the change. I'm not saying everything is going to change today, but we can't just sit back honestly and not do anything.
Okay, that's reasonable.
I mean, I can't force you to do something, but if we saying this and we saying that, I just feel like you gotta be the change. You gotta start somewhere.
Okay.
I feel the same way as far as that's concerned, and I also feel like me being black, a lot of people fought and died in the struggle so that I may go down and cast my vote without any problems, supposedly.
Yeah.
Because I seen where they had some man on there said he was waiting in line for 5 hours or something. Some black man.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, it'd be issues, but yeah, I think it's respect thing because they did go through hell and high water to get like
Right.
certain rights back in the day.
I mean,
I mean, we
understand
still
that.
set back. We still been set back. We still got a long way to go. But I think, honestly, as a whole, I think us melanated people are taking strides to get where we need to be, whether it's with certain people or without. I think we making the right moves.
I just think with the voting situation, if you're gonna vote where it matters, because
What do you mean when you say where
Yeah.
it matters? You mean locally?
your locals and your Congress. That's where the key things are.
Right.
Trump can't
Congress
pass a bunch of bullshit unless
Without
it goes
the
through
House. Yep.
the House. So
Yeah.
why are we not placing the importance on the House like we are the president? And I
Right.
feel like that's designed specifically for a reason.
Exactly. I was about to say that.
When are we gonna start saying, okay, this motherfucker can't do this without these motherfuckers?
Yeah,
And I think they
don't agree on
also-
that, it ain't going.
I think they also need to change some of the things around where there's no longer like lifetime appointments.
Yeah,
to certain
that shit
positions.
crazy as fuck. How the hell you got a job for life? Like,
Yeah.
Damn.
nah, that's bullshit.
You a Supreme
That's
Court
tight.
justice and your health is bad and you falling asleep. You don't know what's going on. They got to wake you up or you can't come
And
in
then-
today because you
Let me try to do that shit at work. Like, get
And
the
then
fuck
on
outta
top
here.
of that,
Go
you get to
sleep at
vote
work
how much
and
you
it's
get paid.
cool. Like, hell nah, man. That's bullshit. It is.
You know?
yo. If your
And you know what
health
I'm
is
saying?
failing, your ass need to go the fuck home.
What'd you say, Craig?
I said, and then on top of that, you get to vote on how much you get paid.
Yeah, like that
and
shit.
who gonna say, oh, let's vote to decrease our salaries, guys? Give us less benefits so the working class man can have more.
Man,
Right.
crazy, man. I don't fucking get it.
Like, what your ass at fucking 85 and 70 and 30 and 96 need all that fucking money for? What the fuck you gonna do with that shit?
Generational wealth.
Man, that's that bullshit.
That's
man.
all it is. You just gonna pass it on down.
Man, that's just so they can go buy little kids overseas and shit.
What'd you say, Craig?
I said they just do that shit so they can make more money so they can buy little kids overseas and shit.
You go with that.
motherfucking sex parties and spirit cookers and shit.
Oh my goodness.
I know that shit be going on. I ain't fucking backing down from that shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
Fuck
dog.
that.
That
Them
shit.
motherfuckers can run up in the house with guns all to my face if they want. I don't give a shit, nigga. Y'all niggas be doing spirit cookers and shit. Fuck y'all. Bitches.
Yeah, that
Fucking
shit crazy, man. But
fucking
I do want to say
Satanists.
for the last little leg of this episode, I want to go back to what we were talking about financially and the whole coronavirus stuff to kind of like delve into what Papa Lou does with the finances. Really take a look. If you're not in the stocks, kind of start doing your research on it now while everything is low. Like Sade said, what you say, interest rates are real low right now.
Interest rates, yeah. So if
Like,
you're trying to get properties,
yeah.
investments, all that, a lot of stuff is very low right now.
So, I mean, always take that and really do some research on it, man, because when it's low like that is where you kind of produce the most millionaires when it bounces right back up. So, like, this is the time to really delve into those, them investments, man, and really secure that shit on the real. That's just what I think, man. I'm going to start looking into some shit. When I was on the cruise, I was looking at, what was I looking at? I had bought a watch. I bought an Invicta watch. Constance, my wife, she bought something from this store that is like a little sister to like Louis Vuitton. And she was having an issue with, I think she was getting a wedding band. That's what it was. It was a wedding band. And she was having a problem with the price. And the guy wasn't really trying to be helpful. And when I started noticing like the customer service issue she was having, I looked at a card that he gave us, that another person gave us to kind of like talk to a manager really about it. And I started reading, and it talked about the same company that Papa Lou was talking about with Hennessy, Moet, Louis Vuitton, that whole conglomerate of companies pretty much. And it really kind of resonated to me like, damn, okay, so this is another company within that stock that, that kind of has weight. And so she was getting so pissed and I was getting so pissed. I told the dude, I said, look, I invest, and I'm lying like shit. I invested in Hennessy. I love Hennessy, but I'm going to have to pull on my stock from this. And the minute that I told him, that man kind of like came at my begging call. Like on some real shit, like, no, you don't have to do that. No, don't do that. We'll help you here. We'll lower the price. We'll do this. We'll give you this. We'll give you that. I was like, damn, this damn stock shit really fucking works, man. But, even, granted, I was lying, but that goes to show you. Man, I had to do what I had to do to make sure my woman was right. Fuck the bullshit. But what I'm saying is when you own stock in certain things like that it kind of puts you on the radar with people. I don't know how to explain it, but
the level of service is different.
Yeah, even from that level, from just a regular cashier,
the lower level. Because
I quoted him the whole stock price, the whole stock symbol. And that's what really kind of had him jump back. Like, damn, I didn't know you knew that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, okay, this motherfucker got money in here, and I'm getting ready to fuck the game up for all of us, and I'm going to get fired. So it kind of like, what I'm saying is basically do your research on these companies like they do. They do pay out dividends. You can really make a lot of money from this shit. And like, your respect is already there with these companies. A lot of these companies can give a damn about you until you have that money. And then the argument shifts because it's all about the money at the end of the day. So really look into that, man. That's my little final moment. Y'all got anything?
Yes. Final moment.
Y'all got anything?
No, be great. Be great. Be happy. Be great.
Yeah.
Just come out and join us on March 14th for the State of Black Charlotte.
Yeah, man. State of Black Charlotte.
A lot of information.
Yeah. We'll be in the building providing coverage. You got a lot of different exhibitors. I literally talked to the lady about 2 days ago, and she's talking about everything is selling out fast. So,
Really?
Yeah. So you got to get in there and you need to hurry because it's going to go down pretty much. You got a lot of different panelists up there. I think it's 7 different panelists. We're going to be talking about a bunch of different things. You got clothing lines. You have it's just a bunch of stuff.
A lot of vendors.
Yeah, I'll do it no justice trying to explain it. Just look it up. Pretty much.
State of Black Charlotte.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
Yeah. And this is something that's going to be ongoing. So it'll be popping up in different places in the future. So it's something that you really do need to check out, man. But hey, with that being said, this is your boy, Comedic Energy.
Your girl Golden.
Your boy Craynook.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy, man. Peace out.
Yo. Wait a second. Before we end the show, I just want to do a special thank you to Courtney Chisholm, a realtor who is passionate about providing her clients with the smoothest and exciting real estate experience. Her name is Courtney Chisholm at Chisholm Bringing You Home. Check her out on Instagram at Chisel Bringing You Home. Courtney Chisholm, thank you. We love you and we appreciate you. Keep listening. Peace out.
This show was produced by Livewire Sound and Entertainment. If you're looking to rent premium sound equipment for your next concert or podcast at a low price, go to www.livewiresoundent.com.